Computer, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 30 degrees.
It ain't raining. It's dead of winter. You could definitely tell from outside. It's really fugly and cold. That's an Amazon Fire Cube. I can't hack that. It's legitimately 30 something degrees outside. It is cold. The car is dirty. It's been dirty for a while and I really need to clean it. And today I'm going to show you how to super clean your car in your garage without a hose. You guys know me. I am a send that flying. Team ONR. I use ONR a lot with the Hyperseal and then the Optimum tire gel, bucket, trip guard, the big red sponge. Been using this for years. I've had a video previously showing you guys how to do the rinseless wash in the car in your garage. After the summer's heat, you don't have to worry about soap drying in your car. For the new guys on the channel that's checking out this video, this car, I haven't washed this car conventionally with soap and water in 7 years. The front end is brand new, but the rest of the car body is OEM paint. You can see in some of the light and stuff, there's no swirls, there's no scratches. I've literally sponge bathed this car in the last 7 years. Soap suspends dirt, and that's all it does. It helps lift dirt. So in that foam and suds, you just have dirt and pieces of gravel and stuff suspended in there, and then you're using your mitt and you're actually washing and scrubbing back and forth and rubbing that grit all over your car. So in essence, you're sandpapering your car when you wash your car with soap and water. With a no-rinse polymer, it encapsulates the dirt and the grime and the funk. It literally puts a polymer shield on every single particle. And that's how I was able to keep this finish for 7 years without soap and water. I've got like 2 or 3 of my neighbors sponge bathing their car now since they've seen the results. But that's old stuff. I'm trying something new. I am changing the team I'm going with. Rag Company had an awesome Black Friday sale. The kids now are starting to use my rinseless solution instead of soap and water. So I'm trying to make my own setup. Those in the channel know how messy this corner was, how messy the whole garage was. It was something. But I'm trying to make this little area my detailing area. I got my rags, my clean rags, my dirty rags. I got applicators and brushes. I got my little IK. Those are just like squirt bottles. There's a foamer. I've got some fluids here, some concentrates. So back to what I got from Rag Company. I got some new Pearl applicator sponges. This I'm going to use for the tire gel. A new grit guard. A new sponge. We got the Hero from Armor Detail Supply. The Hero is the rinseless wash. So that I am replacing the ONR with. We got the Amplify. The Amplify is like the drying agent. You remember in my last video, we use this guy, Hyperseal. Hyperseal is a silk. So it's going to last a whole lot longer than that thing. Whew. Every time I had to buy a new bottle, that hurt. Then we got the Tire Plus, which is the tire dressing, which would replace this Optimum tire gel. Now let me shut up. Let me read some instructions because I haven't done anything because I have no clue what the mixture is, what the dilution is. I went ahead and stole a medicine cup, a 30 ml medicine cup from the drawer. So it's 30 ml per 2 gallons. Write that down so I won't forget it. That is the rinseless wash. I already put the Amplify up on the board. So the Amplify, I labeled the label. Definitely shake well before use. And like I said, this is a drying aid after we wash the car with our solution, our polymer solution of Hero. So we got our bucket of rinseless wash here. It's 3 gallons. So we did 45 mLs. We got our sponge in here. This is the new sponge, the Ultra Safe sponge. It's very similar to the big red sponge I've been using. So let's go over the process real quickly. We're going to wash the car with a diluted polymer. First step is to mix some in a spray bottle. That really gets hard on the fingers. So I picked up a 1 gallon agri container from the local whatever store. You put some of your solution in there and you pre-rinse the car. You go around the whole thing and you soak the car down with the same solution you're washing the car. This gives first contact to start getting that encapsulation going, getting all that dirt and grime lifted off the paint. After we finish pre-soaking the car, we go by each panel one at a time and we wash from the top down. As we're washing, we squeeze the sponge off and we're sloshing the water and we're trying to just slosh all that dirt away. And we're literally sponge baiting the car. We have a little wet sponge and we're just wiping the car down. After you finish that little section, we use our Armor Detail Supply Amplify and spray that on the wet panel and then wipe off. It's been used as a drying aid. It will leave a nice waxy feel and it will give you a nice shine also. And you repeat this step panel by panel by panel until you're done. I normally do my wheels last. I know there's some people that like doing their wheels first. And the same process. I'll pre-soak the wheels. I will then use my rags, because I have a semi-dirty rag now. Use the rags and wipe down the face, the lip, everything. And then I have a big fluffy rag that I buff the wheel with. We'll show you later on in the video. Pumping up the bottle. This is some leftover ONR. And we just pre-soak. We just go around the car and give her a good soaking. And this neck is loose. I try to spray heavily areas that get really grimy. So the lower half of the car, especially if it's been in rain. I really soak down all that grit with this pre-wash. Soak down the wheels too. The back of the car, man, the back of the car always picks up grime. Imagine doing this with a hand pump. Not a hand pump, sorry. A squeezy thing. You know what I mean. This makes it so much faster, so much better. But this is a very important step, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-soak it. Very important. Some of you are asking or thinking, why don't I just rinse the car off with water outside? Another thing that I forgot to mention, since it's a polymer that encapsulates dirt, it actually softens the water. all the impurities and the water and stuff, the polymer grabs. So if you do the hose, you actually put a bunch of impurities on there, and when it dries, you get a bunch of water spots. Oh, mom's up. When this dries, there's no real water spots. I like to start with the top of the car. Squeeze out the sponge halfway, because like I say, we're gonna slosh all this lifted dirt and grime off. And as you wipe, you press and you just slosh. When I do this, you'll develop your own way of doing it, but I kind of go through and do top half and then bottom half. What's nice too, you'll see some bug juice and some tar here and there, and this stuff, it just softens it. All you gotta do is just use your fingernail and just rub it and it comes right off. Grab my drying towels. People have bigger, fancier drying towels. I just use these cheaper Costco towels. Spray your drying agent on. It's definitely not as streak free. Don't know if that's because of the temperature of the garage right now or just how the product's gonna work. I may just have to do a 2-rag operation. A heavy rag to pick up the water, and then a buffing rag. I remember when I first did this, it was really dirty. Sometimes during the winter time, your car gets gray, it's so dirty. I've done it one time with that heavy on the solution, not a single scratch. Like I said, the $50 bottle of HyperClean I use very sparingly. But this, buying in bulk, you can see how much I'm using. There's a nice shine. And not really getting much dirt on the cloth. You're not really picking up much. Never let your rags hit the ground. If you do, shake it out, put it in the wash pile. It's shining. She is shining. Man, that is nice. That's what I like about it too. It gives it a really nice shine, but there's an L word I'm trying to think of. Luster is the word, I believe. Once again, we're going top down, top down. And this is fresh paint. So imagine how crazy that is, thinking normally of using soap and stuff like that to do this, and then now you're throwing fresh paint. Some bug guts. Fingernail that off. Let's give this splitter a run. There we go. So that's crazy. Think about it. I am sponge bathing with no soap, fresh paint. This entire front end is fresh paint. How crazy that is. Right here. You see it? Right there. A little black smudge. Just right off, some bug juice. Just right off. It just comes right off. Wheel time. Clean wheels. I will spray again, because normally it's been a while. On heavy dirt, we'll use the P&S brake buster. With it sprayed, I use the same drying towel that I was using before and actually have it nice and wet, and actually go through and clean the wheel. Once again, don't let it touch the ground. And get in all the spaces. Give it a good rub down. Give it a good wring out. And just sop all the water off. Then I have this towel that has longer fibers, and I use this to buff the wheel after. Well, sorry, I forgot. Where is it? After I wipe it, I do throw some drying aid on there. And then just buff the wheel. There's a lot of grime that just catches on this outside lip. Use my finger and get that grime off. Just buff away. Just dry it off, and while it dries, it just buffs with a nice shine. I do like this towel because I could fold it and get into the hardware. So I fold it like this, and I buff and clean the hardware. Because normally, everybody's nuts and bolts be dirty. And you actually hear it scrubbing against it. And there you go. A very nice shiny wheel. Buff the lip a little bit. Under the valve, around the valve. That's a nice shiny wheel. Let me do the others just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. She is shining. Did not use any wax, did not use any polish. All I did was wash the car. I do have a light here because we're inside, but look at that wheel shining. And of course, we gotta air out. Oh my God! That was a beautiful level air out. And if you want to know how I achieved that level air out, because you know cars, they always teeter when they're airing out. I'll try to put a description. I'll put a link in the description or one of those cards. But that's just. Look at the lips on the back, nice and shiny. The whole wash, the whole car, it's really nice. I can't tell yet if I have stuff on my hands, but it feels so nice and slick. It just feels great. And that was one of the biggest things I missed with using the ONR. ONR worked beautiful, the silk worked beautiful, but that waxed, slick feeling, oh, chef's kiss. It is very dark and gray outside, so unfortunately no montage today. Also, wheels are wet. Can't do any of the Tire Plus. I would have really liked to try that out. Got all my chemicals hung up now. Got my IK hung up. This is what I want to try for the tire. These pearls, they're like a foam, but there has a waterproof barrier behind it. So the foam doesn't suck up whatever material you're using. It's really nice. Tomorrow, I'll put on that Tire Plus and see if you can get some video. But as of right now, we have a super clean, shiny manual G37 with little to no effort in the freezing cold. Got some soca music playing in the background. All my island people, big up. I will put links, everything in the description. I got these from the Rag Company on sale for Black Friday. Amazon's price is pretty good non-Black Friday, so I'll put links in the description also of stuff I used. Let me know in the comments if you know about rinseless washes, what rinseless wash you use, or let me know in the comments if this is the first time you're hearing about a rinseless wash and you're going rinseless wash from now. It's just shining. She is just shining. So it's been about 2 days. Yesterday was just too cold. Today it's about mid-40s. Got my Pearl and we got the Tire Plus. They say shake well before use. Use the applicator part and put it on. It's a medium finish. If you want a little glossy, add a second coat. The light's a little harsh right now, but hopefully you'll get a good look. So I'm gonna spray this onto, oh yeah. It's a little banana-y. Banana-y. So put that in the description, see what you think. It's a good coverage. So over here is like some old stuff. That's the new. Smells good. Holy shit. I'm not accustomed to products with smells, and this has a lot. In everything we've used so far in this video, this definitely has some smells. We'll have to roll the car. I like to leave a big gap so I don't miss the spot when I roll the car. I gotta say, I really like this sponge. Everything's going on the tire. I guess I should scrub the tire a little more. There you have it, my guys. Ladies and gentlemen, super clean your car in the winter time in the comfort of your garage with a rinseless wash. No hose, no cold, no fuss. It's really easy. It's actually super fun because you're doing a multi-stage process in no time. The end result is truly worth it. Give it a try. Check out the links in the description. Try them out, come back and post some comments. Let me know what you feel about these products. Let me know what they do to your car. And with that, I will have to say, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, share. all the good stuff. And until next time, you guys take it easy.